Hi guys, it's Vacool here, and today I will show you the best runes for the Alistar. 99% of the people are playing with the Resolve as a first, and for the secondary runes are playing Inspiration. So there is only like one type of the runes which is really playable on the Alistar. So let's start with it. Only one keystone which is playable on Alistar is an Aftershock, because if you go into enemies, you're just using CC on them. You're just getting bonus armor, bonus resistance, and some damage, so you can tank, give them some damage. You can, and they won't be on your AD carry or any carries of your team, so it's really good. And after it, you can just use your ultimate, so you're still very tanky and you can just stay alive for very long time. I've seen that mostly people are playing with Font of Life. Pros were playing with Font of Life, but I've seen that many one tricks were playing with Demolish, so it's your preference. If you know that you're going to win the lane or have a domination, then I think Demolish is the way. But if you just don't have, you are not confident that you will win a lane or have a domination in it, then I would recommend you to go for the Font of Life, because it just helps your teammates, which is very good when you're just a support, yeah? For this one, I've seen that people are playing with the second wind or bow plating. I think it just depends on the enemy which you're playing. If you're playing versus poke, then I would recommend you to go for the second wind on the bot lane, but if you're going for the like all-in combo on the bot side, let's look for the Leona with Tristana. Then I think I will recommend you to go for the bomb plating, because it's better versus these matchups. Conditioning isn't really a thing, because your ultimate is like, it's just dealing 20 damage to you from spells and everything. Just your ultimate is like free conditioning, so you don't need it. And there, people are playing like everything. I've seen Overgrowth. Mostly one tricks were playing with Overgrowth. Pros are playing with Revitalize or Unflinching. Mostly Revitalize, but Unflinching is good as well, because when you just use your flash, and after the Hex Flash you have this Tenacity. So CC versus Nautilus, Leona, champions like this with so much CC won't be that long on you. And slow resist, so every slow on you. From Nautilus we have slow, and for the Leona, I don't think so. Maybe from W. I don't remember right now. Well, so it's really good on you. And Revitalize is just your Triumph, which you have on the passive, will heal for more you and your teammate. People that are going for the Hextech Flash Trapion, I don't know how to actually spell it. Flash Traption. It's just Hex Flash, yeah? You're just playing Hex Flash, and it's like the best thing on the Alistar when you're just camping in the bush and trying to make a play, or just make a surprise to your enemies, like engage from behind or something like this with really good enemies will be shocked, because you can just like flank with this Alistar, just start from the another direction, not normal direction, and this Hex Flash can really surprise them, and you can just win a fight because of it. So Hex Flash is really good. I've seen that sometimes people are playing with perfect timing too, so it just depends on what you like. And one tricks were playing with Futures Market. I don't know why actually, but I've seen that most of the times people are going for the minion dematerializer, so you can more easier just take this cannon when you have your passive for the Argon Backlet. I don't know if I'm spelling good, this support item, which when you just kill a minion which is below 50% of the health, just it's kill scheme immediately and gives you and your AD carry a gold. You can just use it when it's on the full health and you're just pushing the lane, and this cannon is always secured. This is really good, and you will have more damage against the cannons or any type of minion, like +6 against that type of the minion permanently, and +3 for the every extra minion of it, so you can have up to 12 bonus damage to the cannon, but you are a support, so it actually doesn't matter, because you just not count on your damage. And people plays really randomly here. They're just going for the adaptive force, but sometimes I've seen that they even going for the cooldown reductions. So it just depends on what you like. You just need to play and see what is better for you. But that was really randomly, I can say. People were playing it once this, and I really can't say what is most played or better, because I'm not playing Alistar. I just played like once when I got feel, because I'm not playing support. And if you're playing versus AD both sides, so AD support and AD carry, because sometimes there are mages on AD carry. Yeah? So if you're playing versus both ADs, you're just going for the 2x armor. But if you're playing with versus duo, which is AP, you're just going 2x for the magic resist. But if you're playing versus AD carry, and for example maybe Brand or Zeraf on the support, you're just going for the armor and magic resist, which will help you a lot to stay in the lane. And this is really good. I've seen that one trick was playing with 2x adaptive force. I don't know if it's good or not. This guy was a Diamond 4, if I believe, when pros are not playing with adaptive force 2x, and other one tricks not playing with adaptive force 2x. So I think pros, which are playing on the highest level, know better, but one tricks just know better his champion, I believe. So it's really hard to say, but I think the pros are understanding the runes better for me. So I think it's actually depending on your enemy. Like I said, you can just try 2x adaptive force or just go like this. So that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, write a comment what you think about this, and don't forget to give a like. See you soon, guys.